Good morning, friends. Today's Thursday, December 21st, just a mere 5 days before Christmas. This year, my husband and I had the privilege of spending it with our friend Katie out in Colorado. The other night we were sitting around, and guess what she did? She commandeered me to help her with this morning moment.
I commandeer nobody ever. When's the last time I commandeered somebody?
Well, just yesterday when you asked me to do this.
Pretty sure it was a funny ask. Or a desperate plea, whichever you prefer, Mary.
Whatever, Katie. But anyway, we're going to do this. Remember we were talking the other night about what our favorite Christmas song was?
I do remember this because whenever you invite an ex-women's minister to Christmas vacation, these are the kind of conversations you end up in, apparently.
They're life-changing.
Life-changing.
Anyway, my favorite is "O Holy Night," and I love it for so many reasons, but one in particular is this line in the second verse that says this: "The King of Kings lay thus in lonely manger, in all our trials born to be our friend. He knows our needs, to our weaknesses no stranger, behold your King." As I listen to those words, it provides such comfort to me because it assures me that Christ knows my needs. He knows my self-doubt. He knows my times when I'm overwhelmed. He knows the things that make me sad. And yet he doesn't want to leave me. He wants to be my friend.
You know what's nuts about this song is I just read the history of this song, and if you have like 2 seconds, you should definitely look up the history. Because these words that have touched your heart so much and that God has used in your life ongoing were actually written by an atheist and then made famous by a Jewish singer. Anybody listening, you should look it up. Anybody listening should take a second and look this up because it is an absolutely fascinating story.
You know, I love it when things like that happen because you realize that God can use anybody, anytime, any way that he wants. And it just is a reminder that it doesn't matter what you're going through, what you've been through, what you're doing, what your anxiety is about. He can step in, be your friend, and change everything about your life.
And God's going to accomplish what he wants to accomplish with whatever means he wants to accomplish it with.
Absolutely. It is the prayer of my heart that I always remember that it's all about God and less about me. Mm-hmm. So I just got to lean into who he is. And he's this guy that wants to be my friend. So I pray that whoever's hearing this would fall on their knees and hear the angels' voices and become the friend to God who wants to be a friend to you.
As you go out or stay in.
And be the blessing.
Katie.
Mary.